Hi everyone, this is the Michael Myers Fanatic, back with another video, wishing everyone a safe and happy summer, even though summer officially started yesterday on the 21st. I'm going to be giving a couple shoutouts, but let me tell you what the video is about first. This is my last video about Halloween 2018, unless and until I receive more news about it. But until then, once again, this will be my last video. I won't be doing any more of them, because I'm tired of talking about something over and over and then it ends up getting canceled. Halloween 3D, Halloween Returns, just to name two of the movies that got canceled. My first shout out goes to Kristen Wiley. She's a very, very sweet woman, and she's been encouraging me to keep fighting the good fight, and I think that's very cool. Kristen, I want to say to you, I appreciate the sweet things you've been saying, and she actually makes me feel as though I've created Halloween, and I have nothing to do with the franchise, not creatively speaking anyway. Let me tell you something, Kristen, as sweet as you've been, and I appreciate it, but the reality is I have nothing to do with the franchise. All I can do is advise people. That's all I can really do, and suggest things. But I want you to know right now, if I had any say-so at all, if I had any creative control, any power, Michael Myers would have had his ass back on the screen a long time ago. He would have been back a long time ago. That's how you know I have no power with it. Michael would have been back years ago in Halloween 9. And Steph Hutchinson, if you're listening to this, you can make fun of me all you want. And speaking of that, another person gets a shout out. Jules Saenz, aka the LO3 Variety Channel. Jules Saenz said something to me that really made me feel good. He said on one of his videos, first of all, I want to let you guys know, he compared me to the late great Mustafa Akkad, and he said to his fans, he said, quote, Darnell is just like Mustafa. He is doing what Mustafa would have been doing if he were alive. You are damn right. Exactly. I'm doing what he would have been doing had he lived. But he's not here, so I'm doing it. At least in the sense of keeping Halloween alive. And I want you guys to know, Kristen and Jewel, I want you guys to know I have not given up completely. But at the same time, you have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, as Kenny Rogers would say. And there are so many fans that have given up, because I don't think they're going to do a Halloween 9, as you can plainly see. It's just not going to happen. But like I told you guys, if it were up to me, Mike would have been back a long time ago. That's how you know I'm not in charge of this thing. Halloween 9 would have been so old by now. It would have been just as old as Resurrection. If it were up to me, Halloween 9 basically would have been 2 years younger than Resurrection. Because if it were up to me, Part 9 would have come out in 2004 like it was supposed to do. But it didn't. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they're ever going to make Halloween 9 because they think they know what's best. With arrogant people, you can't tell them anything. You can't tell them shit. They know everything. They're know-it-alls. And if they're so smart, why is their franchise in the toilet? We haven't had a movie in what? 8 years? But they know everything. And suddenly, Michael Myers is supposed to be human now. So, you know, I just don't get it. I really don't know what to tell you guys. Like I said, if it were up to me, it would be a whole different story. And this shit would not be going on. And I want to go back to what my homeboy said. Jules Saenz, I want to go back to you. You are damn right in comparing me to Mustafa Akkad. Because let me tell you something, bro. If Mustafa were alive, this shit would not be going on. And if I were in charge, this shit would not be going on. It just wouldn't. Bottom line. That's how you know that Mustafa is gone, and that's how you know that I'm not in charge. Because in that aspect, Mustafa and myself are two of a kind. Because I know that this would not be going on if he were alive. I don't give a shit what anyone says. We would have had a movie a long time ago. Although I have to say, in all fairness, I do find it odd that in the 3 years after Resurrection, they still didn't have another movie. So then again, I could be wrong. But what I can tell you is this. If it were up to me, Michael definitely would have been back. And that's all I'm going to say about it. The only reason he's not back is because I'm not in charge. Have a happy and safe summer. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I approve this message. Thank you to Kristen Wiley and Jules Saenz, aka the LO3 Variety Channel. And a shout out to my friends over at Never Sleep Again TV. Peace out.